everyone, welcome to BYJU'S Exam Prep. I'm Nivedita Raje and I'm sitting here with Alefiya who has qualified CLAT, and I am here to interview her, ask her about her journey, जिससे कि आप सीख सकें कि उसकी तरह परफॉर्म कैसे करना है और उसकी तरह क्वालिफाई कैसे करना है. Right, so welcome Alefiya. First of all, let me congratulate you on behalf of the entire team of BYJU'S Exam Prep. We are really happy with your performance and the fact that you qualified. We're very proud of you.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Okay, so before we start discussing your journey, can you tell us a bit about yourself, like, your background, what motivated
Okay.
you to pursue a career in law?
Okay. Myself, Alefiya Yusuf Ali. I am from Indore. Basically, I am from a business background, so I have no one to teach about CLAT and how we can go in the law stream. But then I searched for it in my 12th standard, and I found it very interesting, this stream and this exam and the colleges that we can get from CLAT. So yeah, then I started preparing it for CLAT in class 12th.
Okay. So, why did you what motivated you to pursue a career in law? Like, what interested you? The law in general interested you?
No, actually, law is not my final destination.
Okay.
In my opinion, if you want to bring a change in the society officially, so you need to be a part of executive or judiciary domain.
Okay.
So I think that law is the best path to take me closer to my final destination.
That's actually a very good answer. Very well, very good. So,
Thank you.
the biggest leaders in this world are lawyers. You need to be able to understand law in order to change or to bring a change. That's absolutely true.
Yes.
So, while you were choosing that, I want to bring a change, I want to do law to reach my final destination, how did you come across BYJU'S? Like, what led you to choose BYJU'S exam prep for your CLAT preparation? And are there any specific features of the platform that, appealed to you that made you decide कि नहीं BYJU'S मुझे mentorship में effectively help कर सकता है?
Actually, from 8th standard, I was learning from BYJU'S, like from your website on Google. So I always look for your website for my maths calculations. So that was very helpful and their explanation was really amazing. So that's where I choose कि BYJU'S is really good if they can just give explanation in writing. Then मतलब videos में and classes में और भी बहुत अच्छे से explain कर सकते हैं. So that's why I chose that.
पहले से ही आप प्रिपरेशन कर रहे थे BYJU'S से स्कूल टाइम से और फिर आपने कंपटीशन की
Yeah.
जर्नी पार्ट बना लिया उसे. ओके, वेरी गुड, वेरी ऑनेस्ट. Right. So now that I know what led you to choose BYJU'S, what were the features, like, specific features that appealed to you on this platform?
Actually, I've also came through their scholarship mock test, and that was really appealing, and that was really close to the original paper when
Okay.
I learned about previous year papers. So I just matched them, and they were so close to them, the BYJU'S mocks. So I was also interested in that. So I purchased test series first, and when I get the topic test and sectional test, they were really helpful for time bound practice.
Okay.
And topic test contains all the questions from easy to difficult level. So they were really helpful to make my weaker section stronger.
Right. Very nice. Topic tests basically are tests specific to topics. So if at all you have taken or studied a topic in your class and you wish to immediately revise it, you can take a test
Yeah.
dedicated to that particular topic. Sometimes, a student like Alefiya is pointing out, when you might be very weak in certain topics, you might be, comfortable with the section overall, but weak in few topics. So you need to revise that particular topic. And that's where the topic tests really help you. Okay, Alefiya, that's actually very nice to hear. So how did BYJU'S exam prep contribute to your CLAT preparation journey? Like, can you describe how you integrated your routine, like your daily routine, your study routine with the resources that our platform was providing to you?
Firstly, the BYJU'S YouTube channel was really helpful. Like your Hindu analysis classes and Salik sir's Hindu analysis classes were really a great help. Like if you are reading newspaper, you should watch those Hindu analysis classes along with that to complete your legal and GK studies. So YouTube channel was my first priority. I watch each and every video of yours and every teacher's. And the another thing that is asynchronous videos. They were also very helpful to cover the syllabus. Like even if you're not covering it from any book or something, you can cover it online by just watching those asynchronous videos, and they are enough to cover the wholesome picture.
Exactly. Very good. Yes. They actually they come in handy when you're not, when you're stuck at something, maybe.
Yeah.
Example, let's say that you're solving a mock or a passage, and then there's a topic that you find familiar, but you're not able to solve because you're missing an aspect, or maybe you're not able to remember certain bits and pieces, connect the dots maybe. तो वो रिकॉर्डेड वीडियोस वहां बड़े हेल्प करते हैं, ये सिंक्रोनस वीडियोस, कि आपने
Yeah.
देख लिया, उनको तुरंत रिवाइज कर लिया और फिर सॉल्व कर लिया. यस, so you did utilize the resources pretty well, free or paid. That's very nice, very smart actually. Now, with the BYJU'S prep environment, what study strategies or techniques that you found the most effective?
Okay. The one thing actually in the topic test, even in the topic test, for each and every question there was analysis given, like how many correct attempts for this question. So there you can analyze that how you and your peers are going on. Like if you're just solving in a book, you can't understand that is it difficult question, or am I not able to solve, or everyone
Is not able
around me
to
is
solve
not
it.
able to solve. So
Mhm.
the analysis of each and every question was really helpful. And the other thing is that I'm from Topper's batch. So in Topper's batch, the teachers have given strategies and some tips and tricks which are really helpful to crack. I mean, hard work is also important to crack CLAT, but also a good strategy is needed.
Of course. So analysis basically, yes, that is actually helpful. I mean, what is even the point of solving a test or a mock test and then not being able to, examine? तो अगर आपको ऐसे ही एग्जाम लिखवा दिया जाए स्कूल में, तो कैसे पता चलेगा कौन फर्स्ट आया कौन सेकंड आया? इवैल्यूएशन तो कंपलसरी है, राइट? आपके परफॉर्मेंस
And
को.
we can't evaluate that in offline mocks or offline sources.
Exactly. You cannot do it. How will you do it unless, there's, so we have softwares doing it. उससे पता चल जाता है कि नहीं, हम कमजोर नहीं है, क्वेश्चन ही डिफिकल्ट था. That actually, yes, saves a lot of time, a lot of, getting upset over that. Yes, it is very helpful. The overall analysis that tells you what level the test was of and how you performed, whether it was a strong attempt, or how many attempts were ideal, etc. It does give you an overall idea of what you should do and what you ought to have done, right? So
And
these,
also the video solution for each and every mocks was really helpful,
of
because
course,
sometimes I was not able to understand what is written in explanation. But when I used to see the videos, I can understand it properly.
right, you get the trick to solve that question from the mentor
Yeah.
itself. तो अगर गलत भी किया है तो गलत क्यों किया, मैंने कैसे गलत कर दिया, और सही कैसे
Yeah.
किया मुझे, वो उन सोल्यूशन से पता चल जाता है. बिल्कुल सही कह रहे हैं आप. तो प्रिपरेशन के दौरान चैलेंजेस तो काफी आए होंगे. अभी मैं कुछ बच्चों से बात कर रही थी, तो सबसे एक बहुत ही कॉमन सा चैलेंज है, जिसे शायद बच्चे हाईलाइट भी नहीं करते, वो एक क्वाइट कॉर्नर तलाशना है. घर में आवाजें होती हैं, कोने में शांत पढ़ नहीं पाते हैं. तो तुम्हारे प्रिपरेशन में क्या चैलेंजेस देखे तुमने, जो तुम्हें मतलब प्रिपरेशन में इंटरफेयर कर रहा था, जिनकी वजह से तुम मोटिवेशन भी लूज कर देते थे कि ये सब नहीं होना चाहिए, मुझे आराम से प्रिपरेशन करनी है? कैसे हर्डल्स को तुमने ओवर पार किया? प्लीज गाइड योर जूनियर्स, टेल मी अबाउट देम.
Okay. Actually, I'm a dropper and this is my second attempt. In 12th standard, I was really interested in extracurricular activities. So due to my lack of practice, I wasn't able to clear in first attempt, because you tend to focus more on extracurricular activities and your school exams. So you should not be doing that. I mean, your first priority should be CLAT first. And if you are a dropper, like complete dropper like me, it sometimes becomes so boring, just learn and learn and learn. So that was really challenging for me. But then I used to watch motivating videos on BYJU'S and then strategy videos and some your videos where you say us that it's okay, everyone feels that. And
राइट, बोर
then I
होते रहो, प्रैक्टिस करते रहो, लेकिन
yeah.
हाँ, तो
So
ये
that was motivating for me. Then I took some break and start again, like half an hour break you can take. And then I start again. Like if you are bored with one subject, leave that subject.
स्टार्ट अगेन, स्टार्ट
You
विद
can go with some practical things like practice practice reading comprehensions and all. If you are bored with GK, just reading CLAT Ignite magazine. So
start. Actually, that's a very, very good strategy. So, ऐसा होता है, it is actually a problem with repeaters because they have a lot of time at their hands. School नहीं होता, बाकी कुछ करने को नहीं होता, अब सिर्फ कंपटीशन के लिए तैयार करना है, तो बोर हो जाते हैं बच्चे. तो तुमने इस बोर्डम को ओवरकम इस तरह से किया कि तुम अगर बोर हो जाते थे एक सब्जेक्ट से तो दूसरा सब्जेक्ट पकड़ लेते थे, उससे प्रैक्टिस शुरू कर देते थे, तो नई चीज उठा ली तो वो बोर्डम खत्म हो जाता था. इट्स अ वेरी नाइस एक्ट, वेरी स्मार्ट, वेरी स्मार्ट. So now this is a very interesting thing to highlight upon. You are a repeater. You have taken CLAT for the second time. Is there an advice that you would like to give to your fellow peers कि भाई तुमने कुछ, because you are a repeater, there must be special or specific challenges that you might have faced, और कुछ और एक्स्ट्रा मोटिवेशन और मेहनत तुम्हें करनी पड़ी क्योंकि तुम एक रिपीटर थे, तुम्हें सेकंड अटेम्प्ट में तुम्हें किसी भी हालत में सिलेक्शन चाहिए क्योंकि तुमने पूरा साल उसकी तैयारी को दिया है. तो अगर तुमसे कोई पूछे इस बारे में कि भाई मैं रिपीटर हूँ और मुझे क्या करना चाहिए, तो तुम क्या एडवाइस दोगे?
actually in my first attempt, basically I didn't have proper mentorship also. And without the proper strategy and without the proper mentorship, you can't clear. And it's really a fact that you can't clear just with your hard work. You need a proper mentorship because I have seen people on social media giving advices and teachings which are really shocking that this can't be done. But students go for them and accept their advices and then go like this. So you should be very wise when you are choosing your mentors. And yeah, for droppers, I will say you need to double your efforts because it's very difficult because society mein or family bhi bahut si baar becomes tough on you that you
Exactly.
need to clear this, nahi to fir और ऑप्शन नहीं है, प्राइवेट कॉलेजेस में जाना पड़ेगा.
बिल्कुल
So
बिल्कुल.
for me, private colleges was really scary. Yeah, because second attempt में pressure भी बहुत ज्यादा बढ़ जाता है. Because if you don't clear in this time, you need to go to private colleges, which I really don't want. Because private colleges are not worth my father hard-earned money.
Of course. Exactly.
So that's why I was really like, NLUs were very fascinating for me, the overall environment and their growth. So yeah, if you can take a drop, because it is worth it. Like NLUs are far better than private colleges. So if you can take a drop and give your time, so you should do that if your family supporting you.
So you are giving a very, very important and a very significant advice to students कि अगर आप पहले अटेम्प्ट में नहीं क्लियर कर पाए तो आप ड्रॉप ले सकते हैं, बहुत सेफली ले सकते हैं. लॉन्ग रन में कंपटीशन में स्पेशली एक आध साल का ड्रॉप बिल्कुल मैटर नहीं.
Yeah.
और अगर आप कॉलेज जाएंगे तो आप देखेंगे कि मैक्सिमम जो स्टूडेंट्स हैं आपके साथ में, आपके फेलो कॉलेज मेट्स जो हैं, वो ड्रॉपर्स ही होते हैं. यू कैन नॉट गेट राइट ऑलवेज द फर्स्ट टाइम. मोस्ट ऑफ द स्टूडेंट्स हु गेट इट राइट द फर्स्ट टाइम वो भी बहुत साल पहले से तैयारी कर रहे थे. उन्होंने शायद 8th 9th में ही प्रिपरेशन का बैकग्राउंड बनाना शुरू कर दिया था, इसलिए वो पहली अटेम्प्ट में निकाल गए. अगर वो फ्रेश शुरू करते या पहली बार बिल्कुल वाकई पहली बार देते तो वो भी निकाल नहीं सकते थे.
Yeah, and maybe they have proper mentorship in their
Right.
first attempt.
Exactly. But that's what I'm saying. CLAT is an extremely demanding exam. जैसे तुमने कहा कि सिर्फ हार्ड वर्क और नॉलेज काफी नहीं है इस एग्जाम के लिए, और बहुत सारी चीजें चाहिए, और ये आप अकेले कैसे करेंगे? यू डेफिनेटली नीड मेंटरशिप. इट्स अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट पीस ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन दैट यू हैव शेयर. आई होप स्टूडेंट्स टेक from it. Now let's come to the mentorship and the support system, because that's what we are talking about. Can you share how your mentors and the peer support within the BYJU'S community contributed to your success? And Would you like to share with us any specific piece of advice that you got from your mentors that made, a huge difference in your preparation?
Okay. Actually, in my preparations, Alex sir's tricks and tips videos were really helpful. And one thing I want to share that I was reading newspaper daily, but I was never able to understand the legal aspect of each and every news, which you used to cover in your Hindu analysis classes. So that was really helpful. I want to share with everyone, like if you're reading newspapers, go along with Hindu analysis classes of Nivedita Ma'am and Salik sir also, because they were really helpful in my prep. And also the BYJU'S Exam Prep, like Telegram channel we have, our other students also helped me a lot. Like whenever I'm stuck in some question, they used to explain me even at night in at 12 or 1 around. So I
Right.
was really grateful to them also.
That's actually very nice. That's something that I've been noticing. बच्चे share कर रहे हैं मुझसे कि इस बार, no, it happens most of the times in an online setup. I see that, students become more selfless. They become more generous, willing to share. तो अगर मैंने ये टेस्ट किया तो तुम भी ये टेस्ट करो, ये अच्छा है. ऑफलाइन में मैं बहुत कंपटीशन देख रही हूँ. बच्चे छुपाते हैं, नोट्स छुपाते हैं, स्ट्रैटेजीज छुपाते हैं. लेकिन यहाँ पे बच्चे, या हो सकता है तुम लोगों की जनरेशन ही ऐसी है, आई एम नॉट श्योर, but yes, the students are more giving. I could see you guys even I am on that channel. I could see you guys
Yeah.
discussing all through the night, ये कैसे करें, वो कैसे करें. It worked, definitely. It does work. Support from mentors and peers definitely contributes to your success. So while you were, while all this was happening, I want to know about the mocks. Mocks are an integral part of your preparation. When did you start solving the mocks? कब तुमने शुरू किया mocks को solve करना? और ये practice tests तुमने अपनी preparation में कब integrate किए? और आप what role or what contribution would you attribute to mocks in your success? कि भाई mocks का इतना role था मेरी success में. How would you define that?
Okay. I was giving topic tests from beginning, like I was including them in my syllabus. So I need to complete all the topic tests with the syllabus of particular subject. And sectional tests and full length mocks I started giving in August, around mid August. And mocks really helps you for time bound practice and to let you know about your weaker sections. Like some students think that giving many mocks will help you. No, number of mocks doesn't matter. How efficiently you perform in mocks, that matters most.
Absolutely.
And if you are giving mock, analyze it properly. And when you are analyzing it, you will come along some weaker sections which you need to practice for a week or for a few days after the mock, and then go for another mock.
It's a very valuable piece of information. Of course, the quantity never matters. How efficiently have you solved that mock and how well you have analyzed it so that you don't repeat the mistakes is what matters. Definitely, absolutely. So now that you look back on your journey, what do you think were the key benefits of preparing with us with BYJU'S Exam Prep?
Most beneficial were the topic test and the sectional test, and the level of difficulty you were maintaining in all the tests was really amazing. It was directly associated, it was very closer to the original exam, and it covers almost all the important topics. Like sectional test of legal was covering all the legal current affairs, so I don't need to go here and there to collect the legal current affair material. That was really helpful. And I was weak in English section, so there were so many topic tests of English and so many asynchronous videos in which Savitri ma'am used to explain us like how to solve passages. So that was also very helpful for me, because I was lacking somewhere. I can understand passages, but I was not able to comprehend that passage.
I get it.
That
Yes.
how to come to answer from this passage and how to solve them properly. Like why am I getting wrong attempts? Even I got the passage properly. So that I learned from asynchronous videos.
I get it. So these recorded videos actually contributed a lot to your success. Now, now that you have qualified, you have gone to that level where you can advise and you can suggest कि भाई ऐसे कर सकते हैं, ऐसे नहीं कर सकते. You can actually inspire people through your journey. What advice would you give to students who are taking CLAT? And if they ask you about everything, तो mistakes को भी refer कर ही लेते हैं. If you go back in time, if you could go back in time, is there anything that you maybe would like to, do differently? जैसे तुम बताओ अपने fellow juniors को कि भाई ये मैंने किया था, ये तुम मत करना, या फिर ये मैंने किया था, ये तुम जरूर करना, इस तरह का कोई एडवाइस.
Whenever you are practicing mocks, practice it with OMR marking, because OMR marking can completely change your game. There were some students who are getting more marks than me in mocks, but on D day, they got wrong answers because of just wrong marking of the OMRs. So don't miss OMR marking. You need to practice that too. And one thing that I was not focusing much on GK. I mean, I have done GK, but I didn't revise it properly. That's why I made silly mistakes in GK section in this paper. So you should not do this, and you should be very careful in the paper, because in original exam I was aware about the two answers, but I didn't mark them properly because I just rushed to mark the answers, and that's where I got wrong. So you should be very careful while giving exams. No much how much you prepared, your final D day matters, and that's it.
That's it. So you should never rush. You should
Yeah.
try to be as composed as possible, because there is a
Yeah.
possibility of making bad decisions when you're rushing, especially when you're panicking. पैनिक नहीं
Yeah.
करना. मैंने बताया भी था, बहुत पूरे साल भर से समझा रही थी कि प्रेशर कुकर नहीं बनाना है एग्जाम को. थोड़ा सा इजी गोइंग अगर आप रहेंगे एग्जाम के दौरान तो बेटर स्कोर कर पाएंगे. चलो, तो ये एडवाइस एक्चुअली बहुत ऑनेस्ट है और बहुत बहुत सिंसियर है. पीपल डेफिनेटली शुड लर्न फ्रॉम इट. So now that you have successfully qualified CLAT, you're going to be part of a national law university, a national law university student. What exactly is your future goals? थोड़ा थोड़ा मैं समझ गई हूँ, but थोड़ा सा let's talk about it a little more.
Okay. I am thinking about judiciary or civil services, but I'm really confused. So I think that when I will get into NLU, I will see better options for me, and there I will understand where should I go, like in judiciary or executive. For me, more fascinating is executive, because my father is also a politician. So I have seen the benefits of being in executive domain.
So executive UPSC is where you see yourself in another 5 years. I
Yeah.
hope that you qualify, make us all proud, right? And I wish you all the best on behalf of the entire team of BYJU'S. Alefiya, it was amazing to speak with you, and I am really happy about your success, about your qualification. May God bless you, and you keep doing great things like this, right? Please take care. Thank you so much.